everybody.
Welcome on.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. We're glad you're here. I'm excited. It is Whiskey Day. I always like Whiskey Days. Whiskey Days are my favorite. I do like Oddity Days. They're just not the same. I like Whiskey Days. So today is Whiskey Day, Thursday, and we get to try something very special to me. A huge Scotch fan. I like all the Scotches. But there's one region of Scotland that I find very difficult to get a hold of, or they're very expensive, and that's Cambelltown. But I do have some Cambelltown, so I look forward to sharing that with you. It's just nice to be able to get some Cambelltown. And this specific one is, okay, I'm going to say it. I probably will say it wrong. And of course, you know, somebody on the internet is going to completely get...
They're going to chastise you.
Chastised. They're going to get disgusted with me and correct me like I'm a little kid. But this is Kilkerran from Cambelltown. It's a single malt Scotch from the Glengyle, don't know which, Glengyle Distillery. I think there's only 3 distilleries in Cambelltown: the Glengyle, the Springbank, and one other one. I can't think of it offhand. But there's only 3, and they're very hard to come by, especially in our area. Probably very abundant in Europe and probably maybe where you are. But here in Texas, they can be very difficult to get. So the proof on this is 46% or 92 proof. 46%, 92 proof. It's aged 12 years. And the cost comes in at $80. So that is definitely a 1 on the barrel rating. Okay, we're back. We had some
Technical
difficulties. All right. Kilkerran 12 year at $80, and it's a 92 proof. I love the color of this. I think what I like the most about Scotch is the full flavor profile and complete whole array of flavors from the different regions. The nice light color and everything, where American whiskey, it tends to be a very bold flavor, like bourbon, very bold flavor, not as unique to me as a Scottish, because everything's a new charred barrel to be a bourbon.
Yeah.
And it's also usually very dark.
Yeah, it's really
because
dark.
it's only aged.
The barrel, the charred.
Right. Where these are all in used barrels, but they could be wine barrels or
Cognac barrels.
Yeah, sherry barrels, cognac, Jimenez.
Barrels.
Yeah, all sorts of different things. So I think that's why I like Scotch so much more, is because the flavor is so much more varied and cool.
This one is
very.
You get that little bit of peaty.
Okay, small hints of peat.
It's very small.
Briny.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
You're getting briny and some menthol to it. Kind of like a chewing tobacco type of menthol, like Skull. But you're getting that iodine, briny, seaweed type of stuff. Now, Cambelltown is right on the coast. That's what makes them really famous.
So you get that briny from the coast.
Little briny, seaweed almost. I also think there's some floral aspect to it.
Yeah, a little.
Ooh, yeah, like a, I don't know, honeysuckle. Maybe some vanilla. If you're from Scotland, you'd probably say heather, but I don't really know what heather
Smells like.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Drambuie is supposed to have heather in it.
Is it?
Smell Drambuie. It's directly in front of you under the bar.
Oh, you put it in the bar? So Cody says if you didn't hear that, Drambuie is supposed to have heather in it. Yeah, heather honey. So let's see. I'm gonna reset. Now I think the herbs and spices in Drambuie
Might be.
are overpowering it because it smells like a little allspice and some dark, I don't know, herbs
Could be
and.
what heather smells like without having something that's
Could be.
specifically heather. It's really hard to tell.
Now I will be going to the UK in a few
Please
months.
don't tell me you're gonna run into a field and be like,
No, but I might see if I can find some.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yes, you're totally inappropriate. This is another video I'm gonna have to watch and make sure I cut. You're gonna get us, I don't know, hate mail.
Well, you opened the door and I just walked through it.
No, you made the door. You're like the cartoon character that runs through a wall and you still see the outline.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the Kool-Aid man. There was no door there.
No, you opened the door and I just come through and
Oh, wow. It's very nice. It's one of my nicest, most pleasant whiskeys to just sit there and smell. It's got a little bit of a burn on the nose, though.
that's what I was gonna say. You can smell that alcohol, but it is 92.
Yeah, a little bit of a burn.
Because that's kind of distracting me, but I'm liking it. But
Yeah.
this is one of those other
Oh,
complex ones where
yeah, it's very hard to tease this out. It's got a great aroma, though. But I am going to put some, say there's some tobacco. And that's probably tying in with the smoke. Oh, and we said a little bit of brininess, medicinal iodine.
and it's got a little bit of that.
We haven't even tasted it yet.
I don't know what they call it on the shore of Scotland where it's just grass. It's not the cut grass. It's just like maybe it's the grass with the dew on it.
Wow, Scotland's famous, their grass is the heather, though.
The heather.
Yeah.
I've never been to Scotland, but I think this might smell like a nice morning in Scotland.
You're getting a nice smoky flavor. It's warm. So last whiskey we did, that Loch Lomond, was more crisp and clear, or clean, more cool. This is warm. Medicinal. And
I'm getting
a dark fruit.
I'm getting the old leather,
Okay.
the worn leather, and a little bit of tobacco too.
Very complex. Very complex.
You're getting the peat a little bit.
Yeah, definitely the smoke on the flavor. Up front.
I think you're getting some like almost really dark, unsweetened chocolate.
Okay.
Kind of a little that bitterness,
Okay.
dark, unsweetened chocolate gives you?
It is, unfortunately, at $80, it's a 1 on the barrel. For aroma, the aroma is so complex, and it's just so many different so many different things that you can tease out. And it just smells great. This is one of those whiskeys that I could, and I do, because it's been open, that just sit there and just smell all night long and not even drink. I do drink it, but just sit there and smell the aroma while I'm watching some videos or whatever. So I gave it a 4.5 on aroma.
I was going to say a 4, but I could bump it up to a 4.5.
For flavor, it's got a warm, smoky, earthy brininess to it that is very kind of unique to me from other scotches. I mean, it gives me a nice, warm, cozy feeling. This would be something as an after dinner whiskey to me, or if you're going to have a nice red meat for dinner.
Yeah, the water brings out the peat a lot more.
So for flavor, I gave it a 4. I thought it had a great flavor. I could even boost it up, but I'm also willing to boost it down. I just like this, and I'm a little bit more particular to scotches, so I tend to kind of give them a little bit of a boost, but I gave it a 4. And then I actually gave it a 3.5. It's got some medicinal, spicy after lingering on it, and a little bit up front. But it is 92 proof, so I gave it 3.5.
I gave it a 4 because it is 92 proof, and it's not. I've had some stuff that's 80 proof that has a worse bite than this.
So you give it straight 4s, plus that 1 is 13 points. That's a very strong 3. I gave it, I gotta figure this one out. Oh, I gave it 13. We ended up with 13 together. Not sure how that one worked. Oh, I see how it worked out. So it's a very strong 3. To me, the cost is killing it. This is not a 3. This is a 4.
Yeah, I just give it a bonus barrel.
Yeah,
for sure.
This is a full 4. Cody hasn't really shown us his vote yet. He's given it a 1. He doesn't like it. Not sure why. Why is it a 1?
He said he's gonna.
He said 1.
He said he doesn't like it so much that he's gonna go to the store and buy some and give it to us.
Yes.
He doesn't want to drink it.
So, Kilkerran, I think I'm saying it right, Kilkerran, which is a Cambelltown single malt scotch at $80, is a 4-barrel. I really like it. $80 kills me. This was a gift from my daughter on my birthday, so it actually didn't kill me, but I want to buy more.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like when I got into scotches and before I changed job to a job that I'm no longer working at and didn't make money, I'd used to buy like, and this is before I moved here, 2 or 3 expensive bottles of scotch every year because I enjoyed it. I'd have my regular.
Right.
But then it's like on my birthday, I'm like, I'm going to buy like $90 bottle.
So I do joke when I say $80 kills me. I probably won't buy this again, just because I always buy something new, something different. I try not to buy the same thing unless it's very specific, like monkey shoulders. I tend to go through that quite a bit, but I actually don't have any regular monkey shoulders. I have a smoky monkey shoulders. Duke, I buy multiple bottles. This Shieldag's we buy, but I always want to buy something new so I can give it a taste and learn something. And most of what I buy, Scotch-wise, is way more than $80. Yeah.
Well,
I buy some expensive stuff.
I'll buy like a $40, $50 bottle if I really enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I'm going to spend $80, $90, I want to try maybe get something different.
Yes, definitely. I just like to try different things. It just makes me feel good. I did buy just the other day 2 really expensive scotches, but they're being shipped to my UK home, so you'll have to wait a long time for that.
Travis Shamockery.
Yeah. All right, tell us what you think about Cambelltown's Kilkerran. What's your tasting profile on this? You can go ahead and leave in the comment below. I'll find out before I read your comment, but it is Springbank and Glengoyne, and there's one more there in Cambelltown. That is on my bucket list to go to. So far, I've just been staying around the Edinburgh area when I went, and then Cody and I went about 6-7 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. We went to Scotland and kind of traveled all over, but we weren't into the whiskey world yet, so kind of missed out on that 7 years ago. Him and his fingers is just... So plan on going back hopefully this summer.
Showing gang signs.
I know. Hopefully this summer I'll go back to Scotland and pick up some more stuff, but I will be going to London here and definitely look for some good stuff. But tell us what you think. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, as well as merchandise. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. This is great whiskey. It's one of my favorites. Cheers.
Laters.